Welcome back to our last game of the day here on Field 5 for the under-14 girls. We have the Brisbane Blacks, John Brady Senior Memorial Team versus the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Now, both teams are in white. So the way that we tell them apart is the Roosters-like jersey is the Brisbane Blacks, and the Sunshine Coast Bunyas are on their right-hand side with the gold trim around the base of their shirt. So my name's Tamara Creamer, and I'm joined by Mr. Nathan Peets, who's been over at the under-16 boys for a majority of the day. So this is his first female game for the day. How you going, Nathan?
Yeah, good. Yeah, just looking at the white jerseys with white numbers on the back. It's going to be tough for us to call them, but excited to watch the girls play. It's the first since the women obviously played last week. The adults haven't watched any of the young girls play, so I'm excited to see how they go.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. The both teams have gone through so far, and unfortunately not had a win. So this will be the first win for one of these two teams here today. It's late for the little teenagers to be playing at 5, so hopefully it's a good game. And obviously, like you said, one team's going to get a win, aren't they? So someone's going to be happy on the other side today. Yeah, definitely. And we've got Sunshine Coast Bunyas off to a great start off the kickoff here from Burriston. She's been solid for the Bunyas across their two previous games here over the last 2 days as they make their way up the middle. Both teams are very, very new to QMC, and the Sunshine Coast Bunyas came together an hour and a half before their game yesterday. That was the first time they'd met, and a similar process for the ladies from the Brisbane Blacks team. As we start to work our way up the middle here for the Bunyas. Their second game, so I think we'll see a little bit of fatigue and stuff kick in for the girls eventually. But at the moment, it seems to be full of energy and a bit of life. So we've got Bunyas getting taken for their last tackle just over the 30-metre line. Ball comes to Burriston with a little chip, and she's chasing, applied some pressure. Still got the ball here, Bunyas, by the looks of it.
Good cover tackle.
But a great cover tackle.
6 again, is it? Well, it wasn't last, was it? Maybe.
Yeah, that was a 5th, so it's a reset. 6 again.
Happy days.
And a nice run here through McElligott. Burriston again, just a great line there that she's received the ball off. Shrugs someone off, and she's straight over the line.
She halfback or front row. It was a great run.
Yeah.
Barnstorming now. She was the one off the kickoff too, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's a bit of everything, Sienna. Yeah. She's pretty solid for the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. So I think we'll see a lot of her getting the footy in her hands today.
Good start for them. Obviously completed their first set, got a 6 again and scored. So good start for the Bunyas. Bunyas, I should say. They're Sunny Coast side, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So we'll just touch on it even with the boys. Like some of the sides, they play club footy together, and you can tell when they're gelling really well in the field. And like some sides, like you said, they've just been sort of put together last minute. It takes a while for them to gel. By the end of the weekend, they're probably all friends and playing better footy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really hard to sort of come together and just expect for it to click straight away. So, but the young girls, I'm sure they're all gel pretty well quickly. Yeah,
definitely. And the Bunyas, from what we've seen this morning and yesterday, a different team from yesterday, still really raw and fresh. But you can see here they've got a few integral players within their team that they kind of just lean into, who take a bit of a lead. Burriston being at the forefront of that, coming through with young Amaya Green in the front row as well. But these girls are starting to bring a little bit of structure into their game. We can see that from the kickoff, the impact Burriston had, but also leveraging off her teammates to score their first points. So we've got 4-0 here to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. As we've got young Lainey Jarrett, one to watch for the Brisbane Blacks team for the kick. Nice pick up here from the Bunyas in 17 with McElligott. As again, their forwards start laying some foundations for them in Amaya Green. She comes down over the halfway line. Quick little pick up and scoot out a dummy half there by Jada.
Good set so far. 3 good runs.
Yeah, looks like we've got a little bit of an injury though to one of the Brisbane Blacks girls. You've been to a few QMCs, over the years, Nathan?
No, it's my first one.
First one.
Yeah.
What do you think of it so far?
No, it's been good. It's been it's really really well run. Obviously, I'm from down Sydney, so I'm used to going to the Koori Knockout. It's one weekend of jam-packed footy and sort of elimination footy, you know. It's rough and tough down there, but here I found it's really well organised. It's really well run, and it's different because you play group games kind of thing, or not group games, but you play
those preliminary rounds.
Yeah, you play round games, then it goes off a ladder and 4 in a game. So it's been really good. I think it's really well run, and to see so many teenagers. Like last week we had the men's and women's, and I watched my 2 boys play on Monday and Tuesday for the 8s and the 10s, and then come back to the teenagers. Now it's crazy. I think there's 105 teams total. So I think there's roughly 20 players per team. Nearly 10,000 people come through the gates every day. It's been really good to be a part of, and I'm looking forward to working here and even just being a spectator going forward.
Yeah, it's an amazing event, like just the numbers through the gates, but everything that they wrap around it in regards to the community engagement and the programs that are attached to it, especially with our young people, just giving them some kind of guidance, advice, and opportunities to have some have some conversations.
100%. It gives and then all the staff and all the people it gives jobs to. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people that have been working security, young teenagers, and having gate passes going through and working at the canteen, stuff like that. It's a community event, and it's been really good to be a part of.
Very different to that Koori Knockout day. I was going to give you a little bit of grief at the start, being a Blues, but I better not.
It's down to Bathurst next week, so that's like I said, that's one weekend of sort of elimination footy, and I think they're starting the kids up next year. So I feel like Queensland have the Murray Carnivals already a step ahead with having the kids playing already. Like to see my 2 boys playing the 8s and 10s for the South East Queensland All Stars was so cool. You know what I mean? To see little kids running around and being able to do it again next year. They're all playing up in age, so they can all stick together and play again next year. That's what it's about. And it's been a really good experience.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, some of that movement. I know the Gummers Pink and Purple team, the Gummers Purple for the under-16 girls, they've come through nearly under-12s and under-14s together, transitioning into the 16s side. So these girls, at this age group coming together, hopefully they'll kind of maintain these kind of core connections and continue to play in more QMCs and more opportunities and games.
All the way through to the ladies,
absolutely, and just continue to grow and develop, which is awesome. But we've got a great run here from the Bunyas as they come up the middle, but nice contact there from the Brisbane Blacks. Number 20, I think that is. 22 from Brisbane Blacks in Jamea Doyle. Some great tackles from her. Bit of a kick across field, gone to ground. 6 to go, calls the referee. And we've got the fullback in Albury
good tackle
up the right-hand side there for the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Albury's not lost the ball, so it comes back to the Brisbane Blacks team. Young Laney Jarrett.
Yeah, I don't think they played advantage there. It should be Bunyas' ball still. Yeah, I was thinking that. Sort of run 10 metres or so, don't you, before the advantage is sort of taken, so...
Generally, and she'd only taken a few steps.
I think he's a young ref too, so probably still learning the ropes.
That's probably a good game for him to learn on.
Yeah, it is.
With 2 of the sides that haven't won so far this week.
Less pressure.
Yeah.
Just because there's no these. Sometimes when there's a team making the finals or something, you got to make pressure calls. This is, like you said, it's good for both the teams to play and get one of them to get their first win, and good for the ref too.
As the Bunyas bring it out of that scrum back in the hands of Burris.
Pass.
As she pushes it across to Madison Beatson, who's streaming for the left-hand corner, but she's taken down by great scrambling defence.
Burriston, she's been the best player in the field by far.
Little right foot step from Burriston again. She attacks the line nearly the same as previously when she scored the try. But we'll see what the Bunyas can do now with the winger. Stepping left, stepping right, trying to weave through, but young Laney Jarrett's there to clean her up. Got to move off their line here, the Brisbane Blacks do. As they come right, they've got numbers. It's a bit of an overlap, 3 hands. Great defensive pressure out there by the winger.
Good passing skill though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's great to see. They've still got numbers out on this right
side. Get them on the right if they go there.
And we've got a quick scoot out of dummy half.
Good offload.
From Keane, who's offloaded it back to Burriston. She's going for the corner. Oh, she's offloaded to her teammate. She's just got to reach out and score.
She got that down then, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, she has by the looks of it.
It was unselfish by Burrison, but it nearly didn't pay off then. She probably could have scored herself, but unselfishly she got the try assist, which is good.
Yeah, she's very much tries to share that load, but also carries a lot there for the Bunyas, but trying to share that love with their team. So it's really good to see her teammate get a try down in the corner there. Just waiting for her to turn around so we can see her number. Looks like the young winger over on the far side. So as we have the kick to come. Another good set by the Bunyas. They just moved that ball left to right and just kind of exploited the defence on that right-hand side. And it was Burriston was able to just pick up that loose football and pass it off to her teammate there.
Tell you what, it's hard for these young girls to kick from the sideline. It's a tough kick for adult men, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way I'd even go close. So their little legs to try and get those balls over. It's good effort though. She nearly got there.
So we've got the score for Sunshine Coast Bunyas 8 and Brisbane Blacks 0.
Yeah, there's a girl in the Medicab, eh? Want to come off the fall.
Oh, just having a young player from the John Brady Memorial Senior Memorial team just being taken off in the Medicab to get some medical attention for that ankle a little bit earlier in the game. Jarrett with your kick, pushing it down about 20 metres. Picked up nicely there by the Bunyas, but great defence from Brisbane Blacks. It's really difficult to see these numbers wide on white, but that was Summer Smith there with the tackle and the pressure. They look to come out to the left here, the Bunyas. A little bit bunched up in the middle. Laney Jarrett again. Crunching tackle. Burriston pushes it over to Jones. Jarrett, third tackle in a row. Little fumble there from the dummy half, unfortunately, in Keane.
I'm really impressed with that Burriston. She's really good. She's even just then she tipped onto her play, then she's wrapped around the short side to have another crack down there, but obviously it was unfortunate the dummy half dropped it, but she's a real typical halfback, you know, like sort of plays eyes up and leads the team around, and it's impressive.
This is the first time we've seen the John Brady Senior Memorial team in their attacking half. We'll see how they can get some good field position here and hopefully get over the line. Nice little run there, I think, by Tori Morgan in the 3. Quick little dummy half screwed out by Saltner. Just taken down on the 20-metre line there. Hands of Jarrett. Coming through back to Morgan for a second hit up this set. Jarrett again. Through to Kiara Walker. Just taken down 10 metres out from her line as they look to come left. Balls with Jarrett. Two-hand carry. Bit of a threat. Nice big right fend off there. But she's held up by the Bunyas. They've got numbers out on the left here. They just got to pass it. But they're taken down. Not a bad set, though, from the Brisbane Blacks. That's the first time they've been in their opposition half, so it's good for them to complete a set.
Yeah, it is. And look where they've turned the ball over, too, you know. Like, obviously, you'd love to score a try there or get a repeat set, but that's just as good, you know, turning the ball over all the way down there and make the Bunyas come all the way out from their own end, too, you know. It's going to be hard for the Sunny Coast to go 100 metres now. Obviously, teenagers don't really, you know, boys and girls don't really strategize in game plan like that, but from an adult sort of, perspective, it's a good area to turn the ball over.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still holding the pressure up here in the Brisbane Blacks, and they look like they're forcing her out of bounds. That's fantastic defense from the Brisbane Blacks. Who was that? Number 23, Malika Gila. Just that driving of the legs, just pushed her over the edge and gives her team another opportunity, just 10 metres out. So
you can see another attacking opportunity now. See if they can get some points on. They're the defence will be the reward. Scoring a try there, it's all credit to your defence, and they've done really well. So see how they go here.
We've got some numbers out to the left. I can see Jarrett setting up just 2 off the ball there.
Well, good show. It was a really good play.
Nice little show and go there by Cameron.
They can get a little bit deeper. See, they're really flat at the moment. If they get a little bit deeper, they might be able to find that extra pass.
Quick little scoot out of dummy half. Pushed back, though, by the Bunyas defence. Laney Jarrett lining up.
Nice.
Surges over the line. Great job
try.
there to Laney Jarrett.
Yeah, you can hear the bench screaming down, pass it, but when they're all sort of standing next to each other, it's quite hard to pass, when the defence is only a metre or 2 away from you on the try line. If they can just get a little bit deeper on that 45, they'll find that the easier the passes to make, yeah. Especially on the try line, the defence only has to go back 2 or 3 metres, so they're right in your face straight away. But good try, good individual try, and that's their defence rewarded, like I touched on before. Good defence leads to easy tries.
Yeah, and Laney Jarrett in the last game, she was an absolute workhorse for them earlier this morning, although they went down. But it's good to see her be rewarded with a try. And I'm not too sure if that's the first try that the team's actually scored in their QMC Carnival. I'll have to double check that at halftime. But our try scorer, number 24, Laney Jarrett, takes the score out to 4-8 with the kick to come. Laney last week was just picked in the under-14 girls Queensland merit side for the schoolgirls competition.
Nice. Great kick.
Got a kick.
Oh, the ball boys have just went to catch it and they've tipped it over the fence. That's a great kick. 8-6, we've got a ball game, don't we?
A bit of a game on our hands.
Yeah, cool.
Great conversion there.
It's 5:15 and the teenage girls playing. It's a long day for them, isn't it? But
absolutely.
they're holding their own, aren't they? They're finishing off strong, and it's some good footy to finish off the. What's this day? Day two, isn't it?
Day 2, yep.
Still got 2 more full days of footy. How good?
That was Malika Jarrett with the conversion there.
Bit of NRL finals tomorrow night too. Melbourne and Roosters.
Who are you tipping?
I think Melbourne win down there, but Roosters can upset them. They're a good side, the Roosters.
Yeah, when they want to play, they want to play.
Yeah, that's it.
Jarrett with a great grab off the kickoff, and she's
go.
streaming down the left-hand side. Let's see if she can break free from the tackle. No, she can't, but what a way to set her team up off the kickoff.
Short 10, is it? Is it 10 metres? Is it still 10 metres?
Still 10 metres.
Yeah, he's only a couple metres away there. The lines are faded a lot on this field too, so it's probably harder for him to see.
A little bit difficult for him to have some good markers.
The lights are on though. The lights are on.
Solid defensive from the Bunyas though, just pushing back there, led by Amaya Green. Come out to the right again. Number 20 with the under in Cameron. As we come out to the right again, we've got Gila. Nice strong hit up there, but also some nice heavy contact from McElligott. Jarrett with the kick. Oh, regathers, gets it back, 6 to go. Deflected straight off the Bunyas, and they're in good field position again to reset.
Could go back-to-back tries here, see how they go.
6 to go, calls the referee. We've got the crowd down to our left-hand side just yelling, spread it out, because they've got numbers to the left. The ball just needs to go through hands.
Good pass. Oh, it must be close.
Falling just short of the line. They've still got numbers left.
Got to go
Quick,
left.
play the ball.
Got to go left.
Little dummy half scoop.
Don't listen to us.
We don't know anything.
Yeah. I reckon that's happened to me about 5 times today. Just go left, go left. They've gone right and scored. Smart look up there from little, I don't know, who was it?
I think it might be little number 2.
Yeah, number 2 was, Yeah, there's good vision there. On the left was on, but she's backed herself and gone right and barged over for a try. Kickable goal too, isn't it? Could be 12-8.
Yeah, well, that puts the score out. Yeah, 10-8 with the Brisbane Blacks taking over the lead with just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Smiles on all the girls' faces as they walk back. Look how happy they are. They are absolutely stoked.
That's what you want to see, isn't it, eh?
Oh.
Especially to finish it. Obviously one of these teams is going to lose, but I think you're saying they both haven't won yet. So one of these teams is going to be sort of finishing off day 2 super stoked with a win. And, it'll keep them excited for tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure that was young Muriel Saltner going over for her first try.
Missed the goal there.
And missed the conversion, did
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
So scores 10-8 to the Brisbane Blacks over the Sunshine Coast Bunyas with less than 6 minutes on the clock. As the Bunyas come to reset. I wonder if they'll steer clear of kicking towards the right side for Lainey Jarrett and come back the opposite side.
I would be. It's a good kickoff.
Straight back into Lainey's hands.
Yeah, she's picked it off. Good pass.
Nice little pass. They found some space.
Quick.
Oh, streaming down.
Oh, a little fumble there, was there? No. It's a great run.
Really great run. Who's that? Our fullback, Monkland. He's definitely got a short 10 here, the referee.
Yeah, it's a few times now, yeah. That's
It's a very short.
5 or 6 metres, yeah.
We got with the ball here, Cameron. Nice little run up the middle. They got numbers left again, but they're coming down this right-hand side.
She's quick.
Monkland comes back running sideways. Oh, here we go. It's
Good
on here. It's on here.
Nice, yes,
Monkland's just streaming for the left-hand corner. Some heavy contact from Burriston, but I'm pretty sure Monkland's crossed.
Yeah, she has. Great try.
Great job here from the Brisbane Blacks JV Senior Memorial Team. 3 tries in the space of about 5 minutes. 3 consecutive plays, and they've put points on the board.
She doesn't look like she's moving fast, but she's moving fast.
Yeah,
those ones who don't, they just look like they're in third gear, second gear, just cruising. But she was flying. Really good try. She had that really good run off the kickoff too. So,
yeah, she did actually.
So she's had a hand in 2 big plays there. I thought it was going to be one-way traffic from the start of the game, but it just shows the Brisbane Blacks, they've holding on really well. Got the momentum now.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm watching a different team to what I've seen this morning. There was a lot of hesitation in their earlier game today, a little bit of uncertainty, and it just feels like they've just kind of found their rhythm a little bit. Leading from the front, they've got some key players like Jarrett and Gila and Cameron, just laying some of those foundations, running off the backs then with Monkland, Morgan and Saltner, who are playing a pretty key part for them, just adding a bit of speed and pace to the equation. So it's really good to see the confidence just building with this Brisbane Blacks.
Probably says too, he said that the squad didn't really know each other, and then playing early today, but then obviously being around each other all day and maybe building those little relationships, the confidence is a little bit better, but because they look like they've been playing for years now.
Yeah.
So it's funny what a whole day hanging out together can actually do for you, and a little bit of confidence. They've scored, and I think you said it was their first try they scored, so now they've got a bit of confidence, and they've scored 3 in a row.
Absolutely. Keen to see how this last 3 minutes of this half go. They can get one more under their belt. Nice little kickoff. Odd bounce, no urgency to get on it though.
She caught that, yeah.
She was lucky there.
That's about 2 metres, the 10 metres from the ref.
Yeah, and he's running
That's not even joking. That's 3 metres.
He's running sideways as well, which isn't good. But it just applies more defensive pressure onto the Brisbane Blacks. They should be able to have a little bit more space. As we've got their first run there from Maddie Shipp. Still going. Burriston with the football now. Need to take her down because we know that she's pretty lethal. We've got an intercept, and she's away down the left-hand side.
What a pass.
Quad runners streaming away down the left, but the five in Bunyas is chasing her. She looks like she's not going to get her.
That's a try.
No, she's away. Oh, you beauty. What a try, an 80-metre run there.
She could have went under the post, but she's so tired. Good on her, though.
Oh, I need to see her number to give us some credit.
No, look at the ref back down here. No. Oh, he's called him offside. That's disappointing to...
I was excited.
I don't even think these girls know, look.
Nah. Oh, the crowd was on their feet here. I tell you what, this is the loudest I'd heard them.
There's about 500 people down under the team there, so the interchange bench.
Still waiting for the footy to come back. We talk about the
rush,
strategic time wasting.
We've seen that. I've seen that a lot today. Like there was 16's game. It was really close, yeah, and then they had an injury and he just laid down for 5 minutes and then he ended up getting up and walking off. And it was because they were winning by 2.
Oh,
and
wow.
then, yeah, so it was tactical. Smart.
Last play, they just need a tackle here. Hold her up.
Good offload. There's an opportunity
on
the right here.
Half. They just need to make the tackle here, Brisbane Blacks. Bunyas are passing the ball around.
Oh, good defence.
Green's under there, but she's held up. And he's called half-time.
Alrighty. Good entertaining match.
Great entertaining match. That last 10 minutes has been fantastic. And a really solid comeback so far from the Brisbane Blacks, John Brady Senior Memorial team, who have taken the lead over the Sunshine Coast Bunyas, who were early to score in the first half. But the current score leading into half-time is 14-8. So we'll join you back into the second half. right, welcome back to the second half here of a very entertaining game between the Brisbane Blacks JB Senior Memorial Team and the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Starting us off with the Bunyas kicking off to Brisbane Blacks. We just had to do a bit of a referee check at half-time, just to double-check the length and distance for the girls on how far onside was. So it's a 5-metre deficit, not 10 like you see in seniors. And that's more so just to minimise some of the impact play for these young girls.
Yeah, he said of the 14s boys as well, it's 5 metres. Then on penalties and scrums, it's 10 metres still. But yeah, it's understandable, isn't it, I guess? It's just a lot of them are new to the game, and you don't want big collisions at this age group.
Yeah, and just protecting the players. There's been a lot of injuries that we've seen throughout the last 2 days, and maybe you would have seen that over the seniors weekend as well, because we know how physical this game is.
Yeah, exactly, and the way that the Murray Carnival is, and how much pride they have in their jersey. It's body-on-body contact, so it's been some big hits and big contact over the weekend. So it's they're just looking after the kids and getting while they're learning the game still, and then especially the contact side of it.
We just had Lainey Jarrett kick for touch for her team in that penalty there before. She was pretty lucky that it came off the Bunyas leg.
Let's play on.
And they got the ball back, but now no dummy half, so
that's going to be a knock on, yeah. She could have got up and played on. So she's diving the dummy, there's no dummy half, but then she's got up and just played the ball. She should have picked it up and played on.
Yeah, so it wasn't classed as a tackle.
Yeah, it's a confusing one, that, wasn't it? She did really good to lock there to dive in the ball, but then, just needed to get up and play on. Probably got a bit confused in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, and still most probably just learning the rules.
A lot of people don't know that is a rule still to this day. Yeah, if there's no dummy half, you're allowed to just quickly go around the from marker and dive on it.
So Brisbane Blacks get the ball back on their 30-metre line.
Trying to get the halfbacks physically moving their legs so she can feed it through.
Yeah, she's done that a few times already today, young Laney. Burrison just
she's on fire.
A heap of pressure.
She's a competitor, isn't she? She's been, even that try scored before half time.
Yeah,
she
just
was the last one there, trying to whack her over the sideline. Shepherd.
Just a few little careless errors here from the Brisbane Blacks. Just turn the ball over in some quality position for the Bunyas. Just pulled up for a Shepherd there, running behind the players. And again, that just comes down to a bit of IQ and understanding the rules.
IQ, and then obviously fatigue is great contact. Fatigue too, late day too. Probably a little bit tired, making silly decisions, but that's okay.
Yeah, last game of the day, lights are on here. Sun's going down, Burriston with the ball. Big contact again. She comes back over to this right-hand side, sees the overlap, passes to her teammate. Unfortunately, ball goes to ground for McQuirk.
She's trying very hard, Burriston the 7. She's been everywhere.
Yeah, just trying to create some options, just needing someone to just run off her. The team seems to be standing quite still, just waiting for her to create something, and then they'll pounce. But no one's working with her. Some luck again going Brisbane Blacks' way, though, as we come out of the scrum. Jared again just fixing up the tunnel to feed the ball through. Just waiting for a teammate to kick the ball out.
There we go. Just let it go, bud.
Having to give us some prompters.
It's hard to watch out.
A little bit of leeway in education, just giving them. Sometimes you just got to explain some of those rules to people who are very much new to the game, especially these scrum packs.
Well, even now she's feeding with one hand. When you get older, they don't allow that. It has to be a 2-hand feed. Well, good.
Burriston.
That is
the contact. Although very big contact.
That was a good tackle. I know they're young girls, and it was a penalty, but that was a good contact. And I'm happy with the penalty though. But I found she landed flat in her back, but it was really good contact. I've been really impressed with her. She's very competitive. I love it.
Yeah, a lot of off the ball work from her as well. See her pushing up in defence.
Again, legs tackle there, yeah.
Brisbane Blacks come back out to the left.
Just a bit flat, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Saltner with the ball here, taken down on the 30-metre line. They've got to get a little bit deeper.
Yeah, a bit deeper.
Just hoping Jarrett can just tell their teams to drop back a couple of steps each, so they got something to run onto. Here we go.
It's a little bit better, isn't it?
Nice little forward run. Taken down on the 40. Jarrett with a nice long kick, but taken really, really well by Jada Keane there, playing in the fullback position. And then Laney Jarrett following up with the tackle. Here we go with Burriston. Quick run straight down the middle, just catching them off guard, rolling out of a tackle, still getting up and going. Still going, still going, looking for someone. Called held here, coming out to the left-hand side again with Keane. Over to the 10 in green. She's streaming up the left-hand side. Can they take her down or take her out? They've pulled her down a little bit short. It's about 7 metres from the line. Quick little dummy half pick up here from the 5 by the looks of it. But the Brisbane Blacks are being called offside here by their referee. So we'll get a reset for the Bunyas. Scoreless this half from both teams, but this is their first real opportunity. Nice straight run here from Kaylee Reeks. She's trying to get over the line, just falling a bit short. This is where Brisbane Blacks got to get off the try line now, just apply that pressure. Burriston here, little dummy, shakes him off, surges over, drops over the line. Great work to Sienna Burriston.
She's, yeah, I've said it a few times now, she's been really, really good, really impressive.
Keeps her team in the game. 14-12 now. That brings Bunyas up to 12 points with the kick to come. Just about 5 metres, 10 metres left to the post. So we'll see if she can convert her own kick here and tie this game back up. Just a reminder, if you don't have the QMC app and you want to stay tuned with all the action, make sure that you share with your family and friends as well. I know my mum rang me up today asking that she needed a credit card. You definitely don't need a credit card to live stream this stuff, so please be aware on any Facebook posts. Just make sure you're telling your family to let them know that they don't have to pay for anything and it's live stream. And just to download the QMC app, we've got our 5 fields live at the moment with the last games of the day.
Such a good app, isn't it? Got the live scores, live results. You can watch all 5 fields live. Has a ladder. Has, you know, like it's everything.
Yeah,
everything you need. Everything you need to know about this QMC carnival. Move up. Is on the app. Like it's so good. They update the app really quickly. So if you're waiting on the ladder to be updated after a game's finished, it's a couple of minutes and the ladder's up and live. It's a great app.
Oh, it's good for us good way for us to keep on track with what's happening too in the age groups and stuff that we're kind of having to call. So it's been really good. Burriston, though, unfortunate with her conversion of her try. So the score is 14-12 at the moment with Brisbane Blacks JB Senior Memorial team still on top by 2 points. Oh, we've got some high contact there.
It's accidental.
From the Brisbane Blacks team. In Cameron, a reset. Cameron again with the tackle. Nice little run there by Ali Graham though. Burriston, always a threat. Shakes out of a tackle. She's off the right foot. She's streamed away down the middle. She's got chasers and she's got pressure. Can they catch her? She's almost there. She shrugged them off straight under the post. What an individual effort by Sienna Burriston as she goes over for her 3rd try. Hat-trick for the game.
What a player.
Takes that score out, puts them 2 points in front at the moment. 16-14, Sunshine Coast Bunyas have worked their way back on the back of Sienna Burriston with 3 tries. 2 in the second half. She's got a kick from straight in front here, which could potentially push them out to a 1-try deficit. She has not stopped, though, this girl.
Yeah, she probably needs to slow down here and just make sure she gets his kick because it's an important one. Nailed it.
She's pushed it through, taking the score out to 18-14 to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. I think the Brisbane Blacks just need to settle and just work on some of the discipline and just making good tackles and maintaining some control of the football. But they've been pretty quiet with the footy this half. So hopefully they get an opportunity to attack again, as we know how
here she goes again.
Good they are with the footy when they get it from their 3 tries already in the first half. But Burriston, right foot step, left foot. She's ducking and weaving through everything, spotting every gap that she can possibly run to be taken down exactly on the halfway line. Nice little run there from Maddie Shipp. Definitely need the backs to come into play here just to help young Sienna out.
Good offload.
Little offload. They've got numbers on the right if she can pull it out here. She's still pushing the legs away. Go short side. We've got the ball with Williams at the moment. She stays in as they attempt to take her out. And a quick little run straight forward by young Albury. But she's been taken out of bounds by the Brisbane Blacks team. Just quite a small frame playing friends with the sideline. And, of course, we're going to utilise that if we need to get a changeover. So 4 plays. We're quite happy to drive her over there and get the ball back just to release that pressure on the Brisbane Blacks team.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the play, but in saying that, they've turned it over. If you're going to make a mistake, make it down the far end, which she's done. So if they can defend here, they'll make the Brisbane Blacks obviously come out of trouble. Make it really hard for them to go 100 metres and score a try.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got Cameron with the ball here, taken down 10 metres out from their try line. Just need to pick up the pace a little bit of depth in their run. Still pretty flat as they're coming through. Some big contact from the girls, though. They come out to the right with 16 in Roberts. Good little run there to get them out of a bit of trouble. Oh, finding the gap. But taken down by Ali Graham from the Bunyas. Got 5th tackle. Cameron with the kick. Nice long kick downfield. She's happy to get the bounce. The kick chase is on. Streaming through, no number. Can't tell you who it is in the black and orange boots. She was quick, but the fullback in saying that
good D.
was great. But 17, who was that? Summer Smith just comes through with and annihilates her opponent there. Some heavy contact. The crowd's definitely getting behind the Brisbane Blacks here to pick up the intensity in defence. Some great tackles here. 2nd tackle in a row for number 15 in Sullivan. As the Bunyas come out to the left.
Good
Little
offload.
pop pass out. Burriston's picked it up on her heel. She's gone down the middle.
Oh, good D.
Tried to shake one off, but they've taken her to ground, which is good. They're pretty lucky, but she did get a hair pull in the process. But some scrambling defence there from the Brisbane Blacks. Lucky to hold out Burriston from going over for her 4th try. But she looks like she's lining up for her next one.
Bit of descent there. They've marched some 10 metres.
Burriston with the first hit up. She's just going hard and straight through the gap. 3 people to take her down. She is so good to watch as we come out here with Graham. Looking to go over to the left-hand side. Just pulls up short. They've got a bit of space on that left still. Quick little scoot there from Templeman. They need to come back into the middle, though.
Good pass.
Brisbane Blacks got to get off the line, but great line running there from young Jada Keane. She ran like a touch player.
Yeah, that was a good pass from Burriston too. Just a bounce, but it was a long, wide spiral left to right, which a lot of people can't do, including myself. That was a good pass. And then the number 2 picked it up on the bounce and it was just too fast.
Yeah, seeing the gap. Just exploited the fact that Brisbane Blacks didn't really move off that line at all. So she was able to they were one step off and she just seen the gap and sliced straight through there. Young Jada Keane. So a great second half so far to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. We're at 22-14 with Burriston still to convert. And we've got about 10 minutes left on the clock. Quite an entertaining game. We've had a couple of shifts in who's leading. With the Bunyas now potentially just pushing it out to 10 points if successful with this conversion. Again, those nice little strategies consume a bit of the clock. But if there's anyone deserving of a rest right now for the Bunyas, it is young Sienna Burriston. Kicks it over the sticks.
There's no way she's covered off.
I don't think her coach would actually let her.
No,
I think she's one of those players who's just like, leave me out there.
Yeah.
She'd most probably take offence if her coach wanted to give her a rest.
I'm just loving she had her hair braided in 2 plaits and one of them's fallen out and one's still braided. So she's just, she's having a red hot dig today.
We're at 24-4 now to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Just under 9 minutes on the clock. Jarrett with the kickoff, looking for the sideline. But a great little pickup here by the 6, which is Williams. She's brought down at 40 metres. Little pick-up scoot there from McElligott. Come out to the left. The 10 with Green. Oh, sorry, that's the 13 in young Maddie Ship on the halfway line. A penalty there, reset. Eva Day with the first hit up. Oh, loose hands out there. Referees called it backwards, which is good for the Bunyas. This Brisbane Blacks team is pushed back quite far. Oh, she's nearly slipped through the gap there, young Templeman. The Brisbane Blacks team are standing about 4 to 5 metres behind the referee when Bunyas are playing the ball. But we've got Ali Graham with a nice little run, taken down on her 20-metre line. They've got numbers on the right here. They can put it through hands. Green getting taken down. Some heavy contact again. 5th tackle.
Oh, good offload.
Little offload. Oh, big heavy contact.
Try.
To our number 6, which is Anna Williams from the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. Nice little offload there from the 13 in Maddie Ship. And a nice little spin off the tackle for young Anna Williams to go over for her first try today. Takes the score out to 28-14 to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. This second half from the Bunyas has been fantastic.
It's been, led by the number 7, the heart and soul of the side. But, they've just come out in the second half with a lot more energy, haven't they? And, Brisbane Blacks started the game off really well and we were up at half-time. But all the energy and all the momentum's behind the Sunny Coast side here. And, I think they're going to run away with it now. It was 5 minutes to go, or roughly 6 minutes to go. Yeah,
just under 7, I'd say. I keep looking at my watch. Usually at the 55-minute mark, we'll hear a bit of a hooter. So we're not too short.
So they've silenced the crowd too, because the bench down here they were fired up when they were leading early on, the Brisbane Blacks, but Sunny Coast have quieted them right up. It's not a bad effort, is it? Like I said before, it's so difficult for a young girl.
She's on target though. Like her direction's fantastic. It's just most probably just a little bit more power and technique.
Solid little thing, isn't she?
She's built like a halfback.
Yeah, she's really solid little halfback shape, so you can tell she's had powerful hit-ups, and she's been everywhere today. I've been really, really impressed. I've said it a few times, but she obviously knows the game really well.
So we've got less than 6 minutes to go. We've got a 14-point lead now to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. A very dominant second half. A lot of possession in favour of the Bunyas here as they receive the ball again after the kickoff. Again, that first hit up goes to our try scorer, Anna Williams. She looks a little bit hurt from that contact though. Down on the ground. Great work. Just continuing to work the legs with McElligott. Burriston with the dummy, comes back through to the right-hand side. Slips through the tackle, pushes one off. Look at her go. Just shoves people around. With the offload to her 13 in Maddie Ship, who goes to ground. Burriston will look for it again. Oh, unlucky. Heavy contact there from her too on the tackle on Lainey Jarrett.
She dropped it, then just went whack. I love that.
But she was ready for the next move before she'd caught the ball, so it created a little bit of a fumble. But she is just working so hard for the Sunshine Coast Bunyas here today. Just waiting to pack the scrum. This will be the first time we see Brisbane Blacks really get the ball this half.
Yeah, it's been one-way traffic, hasn't it? And even when Sunny Coast have turned the ball over, they've turned it right over down the try line, which has made it nearly impossible for the Brisbane side to come out and score.
Yeah,
great hands, though. She's off.
She's away down the left-hand side here.
That two for the Sunny Coast. See how fast she was then?
Yep.
She had like, I'm not fast, but she had sprinting technique. She looked quick. Could be a sin bin, really, wouldn't it? I know they're not going to do it in this level, but slowing it down after a break, that's like a professional foul, isn't it?
Yeah, generally.
Tell you what, it's got dark real quick.
I think they're looking to kick for touch, young Gila.
Yeah, hurry up.
She's a bit uncertain about what she's doing.
Just go.
Oh, maybe she's just tapping and running. Here we go. Gila's going up for round 2. Taken down just outside the 20-metre line. They need to spread this ball here now. Little cut back in for our no number with orange boots. She's pretty quick though. Back to Jarrett. Little right foot step. Girls keep coming back into traffic. They just need to spread that ball out a little bit more.
Said it before, didn't we? A little bit more depth on the 45 angle towards the car park there. Makes it so much easier to shift the passes out, especially when the try line's so close behind you.
Yeah, and they can feel the pressure. You can see all they want to do is get over the line.
Yeah.
They're just not applying too much strategy to how they get there. So you got 5th tackle. I dare say the footy will just go into Lainey Jarrett's hands and she'll look to kick across field or a little chip in. But well cleaned up there from Sunshine Coast Bunyas.
Good little grubber, but great pickup.
But a nice complete set and really good opportunity here for Brisbane Blacks to kind of contain Bunyas up into this back end of the half.
There she goes again.
Good tackle from Jarrett around the ankles though. She looks like she's a bit hurt. Yeah, the darker it gets, the harder it is to see these white numbers on white jerseys.
Get a bit chilly up here too.
The breeze is kicked in. A little bit overcast here this evening and from earlier this afternoon. It's been quite nice, the weather. Yesterday was an absolute scorcher and this morning.
They're expecting rain tomorrow too, aren't they? Been looking.
Nothing beats wet footy.
We were touching on that before. It's going to be funny. It's been hot weather and dry patch, and then to go from that to tomorrow playing in potentially wet, muddy footy, it's a complete different ball game. We're obviously testing, day 3 of the carnival. They'll be tired. There'll be a lot of errors, but it's crunch time towards the finals, isn't it? So it'd be good to see. It's all finals this year, isn't it? All the age groups.
Yeah, because previously with the juniors, they only just let them play some pool games or preliminary games, and then that was pretty much it. But this year, their finals format said in previous games, just the top 2 teams from the under 14 and under 16 girls will progress through straight to a grand final that's held on Saturday.
I like that. It teaches teenagers what winning and losing is about. Obviously participations are good, but as a father, I love that. You've got to teach your kids that winning and losing is and how to deal with losses and stuff like that. And obviously, it gives the kids something to play for. They're old enough now that they want to win something too. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, I think it's good for competitiveness.
Yeah.
And, it helps build resilience.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Because I know my kids, they don't deal with losses too well when Dad beats them in backyard footy. And but yeah, as a father, as a parent, it's good to see. But hey, the game's over. It was a great game to call and very entertaining.
Yeah, very entertaining second half, especially from the Sunshine Coast Bunyas. We finish up with the final score here. Sunshine Coast Bunyas 28 and the Brisbane Blacks JB Senior Memorial Team on 14. But just a little bit of credit to the JB Senior Memorial Team in scoring their first tries today. Heads up, ladies, as they come into their last round games tomorrow. And congratulations to the Sunshine Coast Bunyas on their first win of the Queensland Junior Queensland Murray Carnival here at the Albany Creek Crushers home ground. That is Tamara Creamer and Nathan Peets leaving you for today, and we look forward to connecting with you all tomorrow.